stars are sure to electrify record crowds once again. Up to 10 games per day. Adults $35. Kids $25 and reserved seats available. Tickets on sale now at the Thomas & Mack box office. NBAtickets.com or call 702-739-FANS. Ticketing fees apply.
How would you like to win the ultimate summer getaway? The Bar and Bud Light are giving you a chance to spend 4 incredible days on the beaches of Key West, Florida. To enter, just stop by any one of the 4 of the bar locations and ask the bartender how to enter. It's that simple. Qualifiers will win VIP tickets to the pool area at the new Las Vegas ballpark for an Aviators baseball game where the grand prize winner will be drawn. Contest ends July 7th, so stop into any one of the 4 of the bar locations today. Brought to you by Bud Light and all 4 of the bar locations.
Hitting the road? Taking on the desert trails? Is your fun riding pleasure a motorcycle, dirt bike, ATV, or side-by-side? Before heading out on your next journey, Interstate Batteries suggest you check the battery and cables. A low charge, loose connections, and corrosion can rob the battery of its full power. And nothing is worse than a dead battery when you least expect it. Have your battery and cables checked today by any authorized Interstate dealer. Most will do it for free. And if you need a new battery, replace it with a Green Top Interstate.
Interstate Batteries. Outrageously dependable.
If you've got a piece of jewelry that needs repair, what do? Go see Cliff Miller at MJ Christensen, and they can do the repairs.
Absolutely. Since 1939, where does Las Vegas go to have their treasures repaired and maintained? MJ Christensen Diamonds. We take care of everything. I love that because you come to me with a problem and you leave problem solved.
MJ Christensen, something special for the love of your life. Located at Boca Park. Follow us on Facebook for exclusive offers.
Hello?
This is Evil Bill from Big Bank. You owe the bank money and I'm going to collect. I'll call your house 1,000 times a day and even threaten to sue you. I'll invade your personal space by yelling at you over the radio. I'll call your family and friends to embarrass you to try and find out where you are. I'll even tell you that I'm coming to your house or office to have you arrested. None of this is legal, but I'll say and do whatever I can to make you pay. What? Oh no, it's the Panda again.
Call Panda Law, 702-818-3888.
Fed up with harassing collector calls? We can make them stop. If you have debt, collectors aren't allowed to harass you. Call Peters & Associates today to learn your options to get out of debt and make the calls stop.
Call Panda Law, 702-818-3888.
Okay, here we go. Now put it in reverse.
Got it.
Now forward.
Okay.
Reverse. Now turn the wheel.
All right.
Turn the wheel. No, reverse.
Left
reverse. Slow the down. No, kill the motor.
There's a reason they say curse like a sailor.
I said reverse.
Many reasons. Progressive's boat insurance has you covered. Quote today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Well, we're doc now.
License number NSCB 79415 0079414.
Gettle is 80 years old this year. 80! You can learn a lot in 80 years.
Like what exactly?
Like how to do things the right way, not the easy way.
But you and me both knew that before we were 12 years old. Your daddy taught you, and my papa taught me.
Zach, I'm trying to do an 80th anniversary ad here.
Okay, so why don't you do one of those fancy 129 rejuvenations for just $80? That's what folks want. That's what you ought to do.
Okay, Zach, so what are you going to do to help celebrate Gettle's 80th birthday?
Well, for starters, I'm going to make sure you don't screw up this radio ad. Then I'm going to buy a giant cake for all the Sadie superstars. And then I'm going to send a superstar out to do an inside plumbing inspection for all the people that bought your $80 rejuvenation.
Zach, that's more than $300 worth of services for just $80.
Hey, are we celebrating or not?
Gettle.
Goettl. Ken, are you sure you're spelling that right?
Follow us on Twitter at the LV Sportsline and at ESPN Las Vegas.
Hello, friends. This is Thomas Johnson from Joe's Seafood Prime Steak and Stone Crab. Need a great idea for lunch or dinner? Your best bet is Joe's, one of the most popular dining destinations on the Strip. Joe's provides the ideal setting for private parties with accommodations for up to 150 guests. Stop by to see us at the Forum Shops at Caesars and ask for Thomas Johnson, your maitre d'.
Today is there's two things today. It's National Bikini Day, which might be my favorite day of the year. And it's also National Fried Chicken Day, which would be in a tie, maybe, especially as I get older. because, I still love bikinis, but I love fried chicken too. And I mention that because while you're not likely to see anybody in bikinis at Joe's, what you might not know is they've got some of the most amazing fried chicken you will ever taste. Joe's Seafood Prime Steak and Stone Crab and fried chicken. It's great.
As Marco's wife can attest.
Yes.
Marco goes to Joe's, bring me fried chicken home. So you don't think about it, but hey, there's something for everyone.
There sure is. Make your reservation at Joe's, 702-792-9222. Joe's Angle of the Day. Ralph Michaels puts these together for us every day, and he's right here. So I don't even get to read this one first. On the days Ralph's on, he won't send it to me. It's a surprise. What do we have?
Just a plain simple over. Two teams with bad pitching staffs, and the ball is flying out. Baltimore, 15-3-2 over-under their last 18 games. Now, you could be close to the number, and the number may be close to where you are. Baltimore's total, 9.5. Average runs in that 18-game span, 12.1. Solidly going over.
Of course, today it's a higher number.
Toronto, 17-6-1 over-under at home their last 24 games, going over by 2.3 runs per game as well.
So even at 10.5, it's not horrible.
And there's one more I just want to throw in. This is just because it's a pitching stat with a high number. Kikuchi from Seattle.
Oh, boy.
When he starts, the Mariners are 16-1 over-under.
Yeah, and most of it's just on the runs he gives up. They might not be real happy about that signing right now. They spent a lot of money on him, and he ain't very good. Let's go to our Friday. MJ Christensen, Diamonds 4-4.
1, 2, 3 into the 4.
Put them fours up. Put the fours up, I said. Do it right now.
Tonight's action is just around the bend, and the guys want to get your night off to a great start.
4.
It's the Las Vegas Sportsline's 4 at 4.
Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4. Unbelievable.
Boy, I'll tell you, the NL Central's going to have some good matchups in the second half of the season. We've got a good series starting tonight as the Brewers and Pirates get rolling in Pittsburgh. Pirates are bashing the ball right now. The Brewers, not as much, and coming off a tough 1-0 loss yesterday and now having to travel into Pittsburgh. Brewers are small favorites in this game, but looks like a tough one.
Steve Brault, his last 8 outings, a 2.45 ERA, pitching very well. Although his last game was against these same Brewers, these pitchers facing the same team in back-to-back starts, he only lasted 4 2/3 innings and had 97 pitches in the fourth inning when they had to pull him. And you look at Davies, his last start
better,
much better, and he's got a nice road ERA of 3.02. His whip a little high. He's been walking some people, a 1.40 whip. Yeah,
he is not the darling of the metrics crowd, let's put it that way, because the ERA is good, but the FIP, the XFIP, Sierra, those numbers are not good. He did pitch better last time out. We'll see if he can carry that forward and build on a little momentum tonight. The Marlins and Braves, why are we talking about this one? I mean, the Braves are big favorites, but should they be this big? Julio Teheran has not been good lately. He's gotten back into the Julian Teheran mode. He's walking people, lots of them, and it doesn't matter to me what kind of offense the other team has. If you're getting free passes, you're going to score runs. Jordan Yamamoto is making his 5th Major League start, and yet he's only faced 2 teams. He faced the Cardinals back-to-back and the Phillies back-to-back. He was brilliant in both games against St. Louis. Pretty good in the first start against Philly, not so good in the second start. He lost the strike zone. But the Braves haven't seen him yet. If you're asking me who I think wins the game, it's Atlanta. If you're asking me where the value is in this game, I think it's the Marlins.
I agree. Yamamoto, you said 5th start, 3-0, a 2.35 ERA, a 0.96 whip, 23 strikeouts in 23 innings, and this from MLB.com. Batters are 0-23 with 14 Ks against his slider.
Wow.
So very, very impressive. Julio Teheran, as you mentioned, his last 3 starts, he's gone 3 1/3, 4 4. He's gone a total of 11 innings. In those 3 games, opponents are batting .415 against them. Maybe
Rockies,
the Braves aren't the play.
No, I think at the price, I think Miami's worth a gamble. You might not win it, but at least you're getting value. Rockies and Diamondbacks. We talked about Zach Greinke with Ed Salmons from Superbook USA, and we both agree. I mean, I know for Diamondbacks fans, this would be kind of like a signal that you're giving up. But the reality is, they're borderline whether they can actually get to the playoffs. I don't think they are a playoff caliber team. They got some really fantastic first halves out of some guys offensively. You wonder if that'll continue, especially with the roof being closed a lot more in Arizona in the summertime, which does impact the offense. And that's why I think they've got to shop Zach Greinke. I don't think there's a bigger name that would be on the market than Greinke. If you're looking to fortify your farm system with prospects, this is the guy you shop. But in the meantime, he's still with the Diamondbacks, and he's facing the Rockies tonight in Senzatella, who has been pretty good on the road. But I don't think I can go against Zach Greinke.
There's not many times you can get a Cy Young-style pitcher.
Yeah.
And there's only 3 pitchers this year in baseball, year-to-date, that have a sub-3 ERA and a sub-1 whip. Justin Verlander, Rue from the Dodgers, and Greinke. That's it. Those 3 pitchers. Sub-3 ERA, sub-1.0 whip. Greinke's pitching at an elite level. I agree. And you look at the Rockies, again, they're a different team at home and on the road. Those bats need time to adjust. First game when they leave home, I do like to fade them. If you want to pay the price with Greinke.
I know this. If you're a serious contender and you need an arm to get past the Dodgers in the playoffs or the Astros in the playoffs, this is the guy you go after. You're going to have to pay, but this is the guy you go after. He's a great pitcher. Rangers and Twins, and the Rangers are they're the big surprise team of the first half, but they are starting to show a little bit of regression. We'll see if that continues or not. They sent Adrian Sampson to the mound tonight at Minnesota against the Twins, who have also shown a little regression, but they almost had to because the Twins were playing at an insane level.
Here come the Indians behind those Twins, putting a little pressure on them.
Yeah, and the Twins, the Indians have great pitching, or at least the potential of great pitching. But the Twins are still the best team in the division, in my opinion. Martin Perez on the mound for Minnesota tonight. He's a lefty, which makes life a little more difficult for the Rangers as their lineup is configured to hit righties better than lefties. But that's a big price. And Adrian Sampson's off a couple of good starts for Texas. He's a guy who there's been no in-between on Sampson. He's either really good or really bad. So I didn't bet the game. I think I might wait and see how Sampson does early in this game for Texas. If he starts off badly, Minnesota might clobber the Rangers. If he starts off well, if this is like a nothing game in the second inning, I'm probably going to take a live shot with Texas because they'll be at a big price, and it means that Sampson's probably going to have a decent game.
Well, I will tell you this. Adrian Sampson has made a total of 8 road starts.
And they haven't been good.
He is 1-6 with a 6.0 ERA on the road. Pitched very well at home. We'll see if now he's pitching back-to-back road games for only the second time. We'll see if that helps him get into a rhythm.
And his last road start was good.
3 runs in 6 innings.
That's
at
fine.
The race.
Listen, you give up, especially in the American League. If you have a 6-inning, 3-run start, that legitimately is a quality
7
start.
7 strikeouts, 2 walks.
That's
Absolutely.
really good. Yeah.
It's a quality start, yes.
Especially this year. All right, we will step out. We'll take a break. We're going to come back. The Yankees and Rays, a wild game last night, which I happen to be fortunate enough to win. We'll talk about that one, and we'll look at the rematch taking place tonight. Our WagerTalk Marquee matchup of the night is next.
The Las Vegas Sports Line.
This year is Terrible Herbst's 60th anniversary. And for that, we say thank you. Thank you, Southern Nevada. Looking forward to 60 more. Terrible Herbst. That's the best in the West, my friend.
NBA Summer League returns for 83 games of action July 5th through the 15th at the Thomas & Mack Center. Up to 10 games per day. Adults $35, kids $25. Tickets on sale now at the Thomas & Mack box office. NBAtickets.com or call 702-739-FANS. Ticketing fees apply.
I'm Burton Hughes, General Manager here at Subaru of Las Vegas. We'd like to welcome you to visit us anytime, whether you're looking for a new Subaru or just a nice hot latte or cold slushie. Our warm, friendly store experience is why Subaru of America awarded us with their highest level of recognition for outstanding customer service, the Subaru Love Promise Customer Commitment Award. You see, your interest in Subaru makes you more than a customer. You're a kindred spirit. So stop in and say hello. You're always welcome here. SubaruofLasVegas.com.
Century 21, Gavish Real Estate.
Capiche? That's Gavish.
Hi, this is Ido Gavish with Century 21 Gavish Real Estate. Whether you're looking to maximize every dollar out of your sale